Good morning, everyone. We are here at Hyannis Golf Club to start a brand new segment here on Barnstable This Morning, where I will learn to golf from Roman Greer. He's the PGA head professional for Barnstable Golf. Roman, thank you so much for showing us a little bit. So I'm going to let you do your thing and just kind of show us what it's all about to have a golf lesson.
That sounds good, Sarah. I'll ask you a few brief questions to get started so I know where our starting point is, okay?
Sure.
What's your golfing background?
I played some mini golf, and I went to the driving range once as a teenager, but that was many moons ago, so I am a brand new beginner.
Have you seen it on TV? Are you familiar at all with the game?
I am. I actually did play the Tiger Woods video game,
awesome.
And I loved it. I was pretty good at that, so I'm hoping that maybe those video skills will translate into
you may know a little of the terminology then,
a little
so that
bit,
can be helpful. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you decided to start playing golf. It's a game for life. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, you get these beautiful sunny days. What's better than to be out on the golf course with friends having some laughs?
That's right.
Being a beginner golfer is a journey, and there's no quick way to get to be really good. But I always let people know it's a long journey, but enjoy the journey. The brilliant shots or the successes you'll have are brilliant, and you'll love them. And so that's why people really get hooked on the game. Is hitting the ball and hitting it correctly feels great. There's no such feeling. So I'm happy you're deciding to enjoy golf.
Great.
I'm going to give you an introduction, basically, of the golf clubs that we're going to use. Tell you the names of them. For beginner lady golfers, you end up with this big bag of clubs, and really, when you're first starting out, there's not a big difference between them. They all go kind of the same distance, same height.
Okay.
So we'll isolate a few clubs for you to start working with, all right? And I'll show you the characteristics of each shot. Do you have any physical limitations that I should know about?
I have a little bit of arthritis in my fingers.
Okay.
But it's workable. Other than that,
good.
Totally.
I'm glad you told me. Should be fine. Okay. All right, very good. I'm going to show you, these are some of the clubs we're going to use. These are called irons.
Okay.
The characteristic of these, they normally hit at a certain distance, and you'll know as you get used to golfing, an 8-iron will go a certain distance, a 9-iron will go a certain distance. When you're on the golf course, there's yardages listed everywhere, and you'll know, I'm 80 yards away, that's my 9-iron. As we start today, I'll just give you a brief introduction to them. They're not going to be the club that goes the furthest, but they'll go up in the air pretty high, so if you have to go over an obstacle and land on a green, hopefully, these are your precision shots.
Right. So I noticed they're kind of angled a little bit.
Yes.
Does that help kind of give the ball that
absolutely
spin?
If you see how it lies on the ground, it's got plenty of loft. So if this is lying flat on the ground, it's aiming up in the air somewhere. So it's going to get it up high, get some spin on it, get it to carry some. These are the longer clubs. You can see how they sit up higher in the bag. They go farther. The longer clubs go farther. They have much less loft. This is the driver, and if I show you the same thing, this has only about 10 degrees of loft. It's a much more of a line drive you're going to hit with this one. The long shaft creates a lot of club head speed in the swing. This is the big bomber. It goes a long way when you learn to hit it. It's not the easiest to hit, so we'll work into it, okay? And there are other clubs in here. This is a wedge that's hitting it for the shortest distance, but the highest. And this is going to be chip shots around the green, where you have to get over something, precision shots to get you close to the hole, okay?
Sure.
And then you've got your putter that you used in mini golf. So you're familiar with this one.
I am.
Okay, very good. I'll hope to show you basically the swing model that I'm after is a pendulum motion, nice and naturally athletic. I don't like to burden people with too many technical things in the swing. I really think that the swing is a natural motion, but I'd love to work specifically on your setup stuff, get you set up squarely to the golf ball and make it easy to happen, okay? So the one thing I like to call it is GASP, G-A-S-P.
Okay.
That's grip, aim, stance, posture. That's the 4 building blocks of a good swing. Okay. From there, you just swing. And I picture a pendulum motion that's really, I picture kids on a swing set just swinging back and forth. And this is what we want to do. This pendulum motion with the club where it comes back, nice and naturally swings back forward. It reaches its maximum speed through the bottom of the swing arc, okay? And hopefully a ball will be right in that perfect spot to hit it and go sailing off in the air.
Excellent.
Make you happy, okay? So we're going to start with this 8-iron, and I'll show you how to hold it, okay?
Okay.
So here's the club. That's the grip end. That's where you want to hold it. In general, with the club, we want to hold it down in our fingers, and you want to avoid holding it in the palm of the hand, but it's more down here in the fingers. You're nice natural grip to it. So your left hand is on the top of the grip, your right hand is on the bottom of the grip, okay?
Okay.
And you've got it running right along the bottom of the fingers there, just like that. When you close your hand, that looks good. I'd rather see you rotate this thumb so that it's more on the right side of the grip. So, there you go, that way.
Okay.
And see this nice gap here in your hand? That goes right on the thumb.
Okay.
Good. Good starting point, okay?
All right.
All right, so now from there, I'm going to stand back because I'll have you try a swinging motion, okay?
Okay.
We'll build from there. This is the G part of gasp, okay? So you've got your grip. Let's just have you swing it back and forth a little bit. Just feel what happens. Oh, I'm working with a natural. This is going to be easy. Very good.
I do feel a little like wiggly.
Yeah, good.
And I know that probably straighter is better, right?
You know what? Let it
matter?
go loose, athletic.
Okay.
Just let your body react. What I'd really feel is the weight of this club head, and you're swinging that back, and you're kind of, it's not forcing it forward, you're letting it swing forward, okay? Very good. All right. Now I've got some handy little guides here to show us aim. All right. So
Okay.
We are going to aim for this green with a red flag on it right here. So what I'm going to do, Sarah, is I'm going to point in general in that general direction right here.
Okay.
And so when you line up now, this is very important to know in golf. You want your body to be parallel to this line. If there was a ball sitting on this line, your body angles want to be parallel to that. So
Okay.
just like that, your shoulders as well. Everything's aimed at a 90-degree angle to that, or a parallel line to that. Okay.
Okay.
So that's going to make your swing very much easier. You're going to swing the club back along that line and out along that line. Okay. All right. So let me put a ball on a tee and let's go for it, and then
Okay.
we'll start tuning things up from there. All right.
Sounds good.
Love a starting point. I with my students in general, I don't want to say that you have to know the whole book on golf instruction before you hit a shot. Let's start hitting them. Let's see where we are and have some fun, because the fun factor is what's going to get you hooked.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to put this down right out here. That's our guide one more time. But here's going to be ball. I'm going to use a tee. That's just going to make it easier. All right.
Okay.
And what I'd have you do, Sarah, right back in this area, take a couple swings and try to brush the grass right where right straight out from where the ball is. That'll give you confidence that your club is bottoming out in the right area.
And how high should I be thinking about lifting it up?
I like
Just
to kind
what
of point it to
natural
the
is?
sky. I like to let it point. There you go. Good. Good. Awesome. This is going to work.
Whee.
Very good. All right. Well, if you're feeling good, let's step up and
Okay.
try to hit the ball.
So just like this?
Just like that. Go in the hole.
Nice.
Too easy. I'm telling you, you're going to be a natural. That was fantastic. You're ahead
I'm
of the
in
curve.
trouble.
Yeah, you're scaring me. This doesn't happen to me. Awesome. That's awesome. I could tell I was dealing with an athlete. Do you have athletic background?
I run.
Okay.
I play roller derby.
Awesome. Awesome. Let me warn you right off the bat, it's not all going to be that easy.
Okay,
We'll
no,
have
I
our
know.
ups and downs. That was fantastic. That's what you've got in you. Let's try another one. As I told you.
Yep.
So the good swing still. If you think about it, and I love to sit back and think about what's going on in the shot. So we've got our club with the loft once more. This leading edge of the club, with these range balls, it's nice because they have lines on them. You want that leading edge of the club to strike below the equator on the ball.
Okay.
That allows the loft to make the ball go in the air. On that one, most typical shot in golf for people starting out, that's the top shot. This club was swinging up too early, hit above the equator, and that's why it doesn't have loft. Okay, so when you're setting up to the shot, you do exactly what you're doing, and let's see the leading edge of this club drop low enough below the equator of the golf ball. That'll make it go airborne.
Oop.
Okay, let's try one more time. I'm going to keep feeding you. Let's try a few more swings, all right? Oh, let's try it.
Okay. Down like this.
Very good.
Oop.
Good athletic swing, just needs to go a little lower. Aha, get in the hole. When you hit it right, it's right at the flag.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at is we've worked on the grip. We'll continue to tune that up. I can tell it's nice and natural. It's in a position that's working. You're getting good feedback that it's working. The aim part of it is very important in golf, because I've got this handy dandy line here. When you're on the golf course, you're just going to be out there somewhere. Golf's difficult in that you're standing beside the target line. If we're playing pool, where it's very easy, you're looking right down the target line, it's very easy to aim. Golf, it's difficult to aim correctly, and it sounds simple, but it's difficult. So this is going to be a very important part as you move forward to getting your aim right. Stance, as far as our gasp word, is really where the ball is placed in the stance. If we're doing a pendulum type swing, the club's naturally going to bottom out right near the center of our stance. Okay, so and with other clubs, you can place the ball differently. We'll go over that in the future. Your posture, you have a nice natural athletic posture. It's in general just a nice bend at the waist so your arms hang right below your shoulders. you're there naturally. We'll continue to tune that stuff up though, but as we move forward with your golf game, we'll want to work on that gasp and just let you be the athlete that I'm seeing here. Swing the club, let's get some success out of it, and I think that's a good first lesson for you.
Awesome, and I think I'm in big trouble because this is going to be a lot of fun.
You're going to love this. I can tell you're hooked. You hit those 2 wonderful shots, that you're hooked. Think about those next time you come out to play.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. We'll continue the golf lessons with Roman Greer, PGA golf professional. I'm Sarah Colvin.